So I would encourage everyone to think about getting from the general to the specific very, very quickly. Anyone with a law background or policy background will understand why. When you look at any sort of official documents, policy documents, they often start off very general and then work their way down to be very specific. So that's where that principle comes from. Make sure you ask questions. Make sure you get the player or coach to ask you a question so you understand what the issue is. In hot games, when the game's in motion, and there's already play happening on the floor, I would be just telling the player and coach, I'm working right now. I'll get back to you when the time's right.
Love it.
But make sure you get back to them. Because if you don't, you're going to lose credibility. My coaches here, one of their biggest issues with the officials is that they're happy with the communication that generally goes on. They're unhappy when the referee says, I'll get back to you, but never comes back.
I know I could clearly tell me and you are on the same page, because you're talking about your general and specific philosophy. I have something pretty similar that I talk to officials about on how to better manage the coach. It's like a lot of what coaches say to us is very general. He's not going to give you some specifics. He's going to say, we're getting hit. You got to call the same thing on the other end. So when they go generic, that's when we go specific. Oh, coach, do you have a specific play that you're referring to? What are you seeing out there? And just like you said, the use of questions is a very effective tool, because you're almost buying time. You're showing that you're a good listener, and then you're putting the ball back in their court and forcing them to respond under your framework.
Yeah. 100%. I think all of that's correct, and that's good advice for any official at any level.